Welcome everyone, I'm a rough Pebble and I'm so excited to be diving into Going Medieval. This is a wonderful colony building game which just released in its 1.0 build, and I'm so excited to see what all is new. It's been maybe a year or two since I've last played, and a lot has changed, I'm sure of it. So we're going to dive into a new game here. We're going to start with a lone wolf, as we've always done in the past. We get one settler to begin with, and we start in the winter. It's going to be rough, but we'll see if we can make it. I need to pick a location. This is going to be our heraldry. I think I'm fine with it. Yeah, that seems good. One moment. So I think we'll start with this map. I think it looks pretty cool. We'll go ahead and call it Petrosa. And it's a mountain type. We're playing on a large map here. You can see the seed and everything. So if you're interested in playing this yourself, feel free to copy that seed over and just put it into your builder. I'm going to do a advanced customization and just load in a character. I've already got Pebble Forest here set up for us. They are a intellectual with interest in marksmanship and melee, so they will be helping defend the colony as soon as they can. They're a disciplined soldier, the broken of Heath, and yeah, I think that's good. Let's go ahead and save. Oh, creation points are maxed out. Oh, let's just get rid of all of this. We don't need art, we don't need animal. We can maybe do 5 points on that. Culinary can go all the way down, and so can maybe speechcraft can go down to like 10. Mining can go down. Okay, perfect. There we go. So let's go ahead and dive in. The lone wolf through a blizzard, the last hunting party of the year returns. One member is missing, presumed dead. Far from what passes for civilization, Pebble is on his own. He grits his teeth and resolves to build a home in the wilderness to shelter from the biting cold. The only sound is the distant call of wolves. After walking for an eternity, the pure, swift running stream and clean air of the mountain ridge stole Pebble's breath away, and his words, apparently. And just beneath the surface, minerals glimmered, rich with promise. This traveler knew that this was the place he had been searching for. He decided to call it Petrosa. Let's go ahead and pause. And we've got a bunch of things here, cool tips and whatnot. We know how to play. So we are starting way out here on the edge of the map. It's a little bit of a pond here. We've got a nice river and whatnot. But we've got this really cool mountain here. And I'm curious to see what we can do with this. This could be kind of interesting and cool, so we could sort of build some bridges and things here in between all of this and sort of live our lives out here. So let's see, where do we want to start building? I think maybe here is a good area. Yeah, I think this is a good area. Wonderful. So the settler... Oh, and there's a dead deer here already, a carcass. And a rat carcass as well. Okay. We'll allow that. Let's make sure that Pebble goes ahead and picks up a few items here. So we don't need the spear. We don't need the buckler. Go ahead and equip the cat. And then the short bow. And the rest of that will unlock as well. And then there's another deer carcass here. Okay. Yeah, so I think like right here is pretty cool. Yeah, I think we'll start building right here. This is kind of nice. So let's have Pebble come over here and start building a wooden wall. We'll do something like this, and this is just a temporary structure for now. We'll put in a wooden door here. We'll put in a window here, one here, here, and here. And I think that's going to be good for windows. We're going to want a couple items in here. We'll want a campfire, so we'll build a campfire. Let's do it outside. We'll want a basic research table. Oh, whoops, yep, that makes sense. I was thinking all of a sudden it was just a much smaller research table than it has been in the past. We can put the butchering table out here. And then we'll need a few things. We'll need a brazier. We can make it out of limestone. I think that's fine. We'll put it here in the corner. A hay sleeping spot can go here. And maybe a small wooden table we'll build here. So we can look outside. And maybe a wicker stool. We'll put 2 worker stools in there. Okay, great. To build all of this, we're going to need to cut down a couple trees. Let me cut down these here. Cut down all of the trees that are sort of mature or dead. Dead. Mature. Mature. Dead. Okay, I think that's good. There's a fair amount of limestone out here, which we can use to construct the brazier. We'll also want some leisure time. What is Pebble's religion again? Let's see, you are Oak Brethren. Okay, so we'll certainly want one of these shrines in here. Alright, something like that will be good. And then Quoits. Alright. I don't quite understand this, but we'll put it here. It's a little game we can play. Other miscellaneous things, we don't really need to worry about that. Pebble, where are you heading off to? Ah, you're gonna have to go up this way, I see. So we're in the dead of winter, or the first day of winter, and spring is about 12 days away. That's fine and fair. We would like to put in a default stockpile. Where'd we ultimately build everything? Ah, over here, right. We'll put a little stockpile here, and then we can also put a stockpile here on the inside. This one is going to have everything but like carcasses and seeds. Well, you know what? Seeds actually are probably good in here. We don't need waste. I think that's good for right now. And here it'll be clear all, it'll be waste and carcasses out this way. Okay, wonderful. And we can just rename this. This will be our this waste stockpile. Stuff stockpile. Great. Okay. And here we go. We've started building. Very nice. Alright, so we're getting the door built up here. And we could even have a little bit of a... what's it called? A basement here. We can't build that far away from a structure. We could do that, maybe. Just don't have enough wood, so we'll wait on that for now. We've got to build up the rest of our hut. We need to be warm and safe. Where are you off to now? Yes, we do have 13 wood here. Earl is our 42-day mature dog. And they're going to help protect us here in the wintertime. What's this? A hare? Okay. Right now, I don't need to worry too much about that. But we are going to want some food. Alright, we can speed up time. Pebble is just going to keep running around, doing what he can to build up the rest of his shelter. Oh, and we're sleeping. We're sleepy already. Okay. Construction, stability, sure. What is this, a 7 by 7? I think that should be fine. I think 9 by 9 is like the maximum room we can build, and then we'll need some supports, and that even might be a stretch. Alright, so let's see. What are you... Where are you at? You're good to go. Alright, keep going, bud. Where are you off to now? Eat some food. Very nice. The thing is, you're already... You don't need any more sleep. You should just get to building stuff. I think that'll be for the best. The sooner we have a structure ready to go here, the better, I think. What's this? Oh, some sticks. Okay. So another day. Okay. Chop all that down, sure. Chop down these trees. Wonderful. And hopefully we can get this structure completed before we have any issues with defense and whatnot. Another tree, chop down that. We can also chop down this one here too. Very good. Construction skill is going up. And then I think we'll want a defense platform here somewhere. Oh, oops. We'll do something like that. We'll build a wooden ladder up here. And then a door here. And then we can do something like this. We don't need this. Okay. Okay. Yes, prioritize building our hut. Very nice. There we go. Good. We'll need more trees. Chop down this one here, and then this one here. This one here. We don't have any way of getting down here, do we? A little bit of a shame. Nor do we have a... Oh, we do actually have a way to get up here, though, so that's quite nice. Okay, and our hut's almost done. The roof should be... Yeah, we'll want a thatched roof for now. Well... Or do we want a wicker roof? We'll put in a wicker roof like this. Yeah, I think that's good. And we've got all of the twigs to finish building the roof. That's very nice. Can we finish building it before the end of the day? Don't know. And then we don't need the roof here, so we can just sort of take that down a little bit like that. Very nice. Some more trees here. Perfect. And this is our shrine to the gods, oak gods. We want to thank them for all the wonderful things that we have going for us here. A little bit of comfort. Good. some aesthetics. It's good that you're praying, but what would be better is if we could actually get... I want to harvest all of this. There we go. Aha, yes, okay, good. Finish constructing everything. Aha, our table is coming in nicely. Some more sticks here. And how much of this we need? 15. Okay, yeah, get that done. Get a little bit more of that there. Maybe we hold on this for right now. We don't need to harvest that quite yet. And we'll give ourselves another day to finish building out the rest of these items here. Okay, we can sleep. We're getting the sleep that we need. Meal preparation is missing. Food reserves are low. But we are getting some rest, so that's quite nice. And then we can build this little defensive platform here. Okay. Yeah, you're pretty much ready to wake up here. Oh, no, you don't want to wake up. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's very cold out, -4 degrees Celsius. That's okay. Let's chop down a few more trees here. This one's mature also. This one's dead. That's fine. This one's dead also. Alright, so I think our structure is pretty much secured here. What we'll want to do is not deconstruct. We'll want to close these to make sure that we can keep all the heat in. And then here, what we're gonna want are some, well, sure, some wooden traps here like this. I think something like that is nice. Hopefully they don't hurt me. We're gonna want some merlins this way, like this. Now hold. We delete those or cancel those. Copy. Do that, and then do some more here. That will give us a nice defensive barrier to protect ourselves. Very good. In case of an attack, we can just stand up inside of it and protect ourselves. These little stick traps will help protect us also if anybody tries to come up into our tower while we're up there shooting down at folks. I think this should be good. Chop down another tree. We'll also chop down this one too if we need it. Same with this. All of these are nice and mature, so they are going to be suitable for our build. Okay, your construction level has gone up, which is very nice. And then we're going to work on some research here. That's good too. Okay. Finish chopping down the rest of these trees here. What else? Okay, we need about 14 more for this. Uh-huh. We've got the brazier coming up. Very nice. Uh-huh. And then the research bench is getting constructed. It's day 3 of winter. We're going to hold on doing anything with that. Okay, you're closing all the windows, which is very important. Good. So now it is slowly getting warmer in here. And it's -7 degrees Celsius outside. So that's good. I think we've got exactly what we want here. You're going to go haul some more things. Chop down this tree, and this tree, and this tree. Pebble's gonna pray a little bit more, and then we'll need food. What do we need? More wood. There we go. Okay. And we can just sort of forbid this for now. Aha. Yes, this is good. You'll build that in the morning. For now, we've got our brazier set up here, which is very good. We've got this tower set up so we can actually stand up here if we'd like and shoot down arrows. And you know what? I'm actually going to change this up a little bit. And what I'm going to do instead is create something like this. So that we can stand above folks and shoot down at them if they do decide to attack or come over here and try to get inside. That's very good. We also need this butcher's table up. We need 26 more. Settlers are starving. Quick. Yeah, get that up. Alright, this is going to be #1 priority then. Let's go ahead and butcher this. Do this forever. Okay. Where is that deer carcass? There it is. And then just cook up simple meals. Do this until you have 10. That seems good and fair. Alright, while praying is nice, we do need to go get food. Really don't need you working on that right now. Okay. I mean, that's fine and all, but really you need to go get the food. Please stop doing this. Stop building things. And go butcher this animal. Alright, settlers are starving and they're unhappy. Okay. You're just gonna eat raw meat? Fine. Do whatever you gotta do just to survive. We'll get this other deer. Okay, very good. But we are quite unhappy. That's unfortunate, but at least we have food now. So that's I think more important. There's also there's like this rabbit or something out here. Hopefully we're not gonna go out and get that. It's not necessary. Okay, haul those inside. There we go. You need some sticks. Okay, cool. Cook up some real food. Fantastic. Okay. So we've got a little bit of food. And then I'd like to copy more of this over this way. Do that. That's good. And then maybe we can rotate you out this way. Okay. And this is all leather hide. Okay, that's great. We can come up here and cut down a bunch more trees if we need it. Great. We can even start putting, well, you know what, let me copy. We'll have this be our stick pile. Clear all. Not apparel. Oops. We're looking for materials. Raw materials, and we want sticks and wood here. Okay. So we have a food source, we have a shelter. This is great. Let's put in a wooden floor here. There we go. Good. This is very important. We need some defenses because we will be attacked at some point. I don't know exactly when that's going to be, but it's usually sooner than I would like. A friendly visit. A lone traveler. A rangy hawker empties their pack, spreading a selection of oddments on a linen cloth on the ground. I buy and sell things that take my fancy. On the road, they say with a crooked smile, take a look if you like. Okay. So yeah, you'll rest for a little bit. That's quite nice. Just relax. What do we need for this? Oh, we need 15 construction. We certainly do not have that. It would be good to chat, though. So let's go ahead and barter. I have wares to trade if you're interested. Let's see what you have. We have 0 coins. We have 0. We could sell the dog, I suppose. We could sell quite a bit of this leather, actually. That's nice. We've got some tallow that we can sell, so that's good too. Let's buy 2 stick traps, because we don't have the... We need 104. Okay. We sell all of that. We sell 58. Minus 58. Minus 58. Actually, that gets us quite close. That gets us pretty close. I don't think we want a chicken yet. I'm gonna buy these seeds. Then I would need 14 more. Oh, I see. Oh, you can't carry this much weight. Can't carry this much weight. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I see. But you're getting a steel out of this here. Hmm. And even with that... Oh, I see. Okay, we'll accept that. You get a little bit more out of it than I do, but that's okay. Maybe we can cook up more of this food here. Pebble, what you thinking? Nice, still want to sleep. This should be a high priority, honestly. Settlers are becoming annoyed. Okay, you want to pray for a little bit. That's fine. Okay, and we need to get... We'd love to get a floor set up here. We don't have that. Hide the treetop. The trees. Alright, you're eating some food. Good. Go grab some more of this wood here. Build out a little bit of the floor. That'll allow us to have more comfort. Ultimately, we can chop down these trees also. Hmm. Oh, I suppose we could have taken some of your gold as well. I didn't even think about that. Swatine. Yeah, let's chop down the rest of these trees. That'll be good. We've got 10 here. Each one of these costs 2. That's not a lot of wood, huh? We certainly need a lot of wood to even keep this hut going here. Level 9, so maybe we don't... I mean, what is it, 15 that we need to get to be able to build anything? What's this over here? Oh, the stick trap. Yes. Let's go ahead and install you here. Cancel this. Alright, good. Building out the most of the rest of our floor here. We've got our stick trap here, so if anybody tries to walk on top of it, they'll get spiked. Alright. And are you gonna go cook some stuff? Yeah, or yeah, just cook some things here. That's great. Plenty of sticks out here. Why don't you go barter with them again? $22. And then if I were to take this trap off you... Mm-hmm. Well, then keep cooking. Oh, or maybe we just didn't have that food in our stockpile? Yes, I think that's exactly what it was. And then this, up to 52. Perfect, yes. Mm-hmm. We don't have enough resources. We don't have enough food right now, actually. Now that I'm looking at it. But there's another carcass here, so that's actually quite nice. Let's go grab that. And with that, I'm going to end this episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit like and subscribe, and we'll see each other in the next one, where we're going to pick up with more of Adventures of Pebble out in the wilderness here, alone. But living in a nice little hut. Go ahead, put this back on. You can sort of see the hut is nice and cozy and warm inside. And we're doing quite well for ourselves here, I think. Thanks for watching. Take care.